They say if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So knowing that life be lifing, you ain't got to sit back, bro, and just let things just happen. You ain't got to accept things to such a degree where you feel defeated. You ain't got to accept things to where you stop. You ain't got to accept things to where it stops you from making progress in your life. The rain is going to beat against the window, bro. Layer up. You tough. You feel me? The snow is going to come down. The rain is going to come down. The clouds will come out again. It will be a sunny day once again. But in between those shifts, on those bad days when the clouds is out, when life is lifing, you got to learn how to keep going anyway. When life be lifing, you got to continue to keep going anyway. You got to find a way to pull yourself out of that rut, bro, and stop dwelling on the past. See, what you're doing every single day, bro, when you're thinking about what happened to you in the past, those events that you're frustrated with even today, what you're doing is you're rewiring your brain, bro, to be set on repeat. Your brain is listening to you, bro. Your brain is listening to every word that you tell yourself every single day. It's listening. It's listening. Your subconscious mind is listening to every word that you're spewing into the universe. And every single time you wake up and you're dwelling on the past, the things that frustrated you, the things that hurt you, and you're just talking about it over and over and over, what you're doing is making that your default, your go-to way of thinking. Every single time you keep forging and forging and forging up that past, digging up that past, talking about that past, you're making that your default setting, just like your phone. You're making that your default setting of your way of thinking, your primary way of thinking. Every single time you focus on the past, because what you focus on grows. What you emphasize grows. What you concentrate on grows. What you put energy into grows. What you pour into grow. 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 Some of y'all are looking so far back, stuck in the past, to where you can't recognize how blessed you are today. Some of y'all cannot recognize how blessed you are in this present moment. How much God has already prepared a table for you in this present moment. How gifted you are in this present moment. How much further you are ahead right now in this present moment than where you was in the past. The thing that you're focused on the most. Some of you guys are mentally stuck back in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, early 2000s, still living in those past moments, those past experiences, where it's robbing you of being able to recognize how blessed you are right now in this present moment. Right now in this present moment, sitting here by the tree of the living God. Right now in this present moment, I'm in my crib, it's cold outside. And also while I'm in my warm home, in the comfort of my own warm home, recording YouTube videos, monetized at that, blessed at that. I have food in the fridge, just got home from the gym, getting ready to make myself a burrito, protein, carbs, and fats. I'm getting ready to make myself a beef and egg and cheese burrito. Blessed to have food. A lot of you guys are in the very same situation where you are blessed in this very moment, but you can't recognize the blessings because you're too distracted with the events that took place in the past. And I get it. It's tough. It's tough to deal with, but you got to understand, my brother, that's not happening right now. That took place 5 years ago. Right now, you have the opportunity to realize that in this very moment, it's not happening. In this very moment, I have the power to look beyond those events. I have the power to restore my love for myself. I have the power to restore my love. I have the power to heal. I have the power to disengage and disconnect with the past and focus on the things that's going to actually add value to my life. Yeah, in this very moment, I have the power to actually live in my purpose. I have the power to not only live in my purpose, I have the power to live in my purpose on purpose. On purpose, I'm not reflecting back anymore. On purpose, I'm only focusing on the things that's going to add value to me, that's going to grow me, elevate me, make me better, prove them wrong. On purpose, I'm going to live in my faith. On purpose, I'm going to love on myself. On purpose, I'm going to love on my family. On purpose, I'm going to rejoice in the Lord for all he has blessed me with, for blessing me with the gift of life, for blessing me to be able to wake up once again. It's proof that you're strong. Because whatever it is that knocked you down, you got to understand you get a chance to live today, to rewrite the narrative, to change your situation, to change your circumstance. God blessed you with the ability to open your eyes. He blessed you with strength to get up and do some more internal work, and do some more work constructing your vision, and do some work working on becoming a better version of you. But you can't do it right now because you're distracted by being focused on something that's not happening to you anymore, kid. That's just the enemy trying to distract you from fulfilling your life purpose. That's just the enemy trying to distract you from going forward. You focusing on the past, those traumatic experiences, those very real experiences. Yes, they affected you. They shaped you in a way, but at the same time, you can use it to your advantage if you find a way to look beyond it and embrace today, embrace the right now opportunity to grow beyond whatever it is that shook you in the past. This is your opportunity to grow beyond it, bro, to rise above whatever hate that came your way, whatever experience that set you back, whoever that didn't believe in you, whoever left you to rot, whoever who didn't give a fuck about you. Man, fuck all that, bro. You have to give a fuck about yourself. Excuse my French, but we keeping it real. You have to care about yourself enough, man, to pick yourself up, bro. You don't have to wear that cross. Jesus took care of that for you. The altar is there for you to put that burden down at the altar and keep walking strong. And keep walking strong, brother. The past is called the past for a reason. It's behind you. It's nothing you could do about the past. Whether it's a past mistake that you made, or whether someone did something wronged you in the past, or whether something happened in the past that you had no control over. Life be lifing. I'm gonna link that video in this video in terms of, basically in a nutshell, as life, you have no control over the external components of life. There's nothing you can do when you walk out of that door. There's nothing you can do. The rain is going to pick whatever day it's going to rain, and there's nothing you could do about it. The sun is going to come out when the sun is going to come out, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have no control over the external variables. You have no control over when it comes to what life has to present to you. But it doesn't have to stop there. That doesn't have to be the end all be all. As life brings its friction or whatever comes your way, you got to understand you have the ability to resist. You have the power of self-control, self-awareness, self-choices. Go the other way, my brother. You have the power of wisdom. You have the power to control thyself and make decisions that's going to better you. Be wise. If it rains, put a coat on, prepare yourself, and keep trucking and going about your business. If the sun is out, decompress, take the layers off, dress accordingly, and go out there and soak up that sun and take care of your business. If it snows, go buy yourself a shovel. It's been snowing like crazy. It's been snowing like crazy lately this year in 2026 here in my world, here in the Dream Driver's Legacy world. It's been snowing. But it don't have to stop you. It may slow you down, but it don't have to stop you. You can go buy yourself a shovel, get the necessary tools to keep digging. You can't control the external things, but what you can do is prepare yourself for greatness. What you can do is say, you know what, let me go ahead and make decisions that's going to allow me to be able to shovel myself out of my walkway, out of my driveway, so that I can get back on the road and get to my destination. What you can do is prepare yourself. And when it comes to your life purpose, prepare yourself for greatness by doing the necessary things every single day on a daily basis. Pouring into yourself, investing in your mind, your body, and your spirit, bro. They say if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. So knowing that life be lifing, you ain't got to sit back, bro, and just let things just happen. You ain't got to accept things to such a degree where you feel defeated. You ain't got to accept things to where you stop. You ain't got to accept things to where it stops you from making progress in your life. The rain is going to beat against the window, bro. Layer up. You tough. You feel me? The snow is going to come down. The rain is going to come down. The clouds will come out again. It will be a sunny day once again. But in between those shifts, on those bad days when the clouds is out, when life is lifing, you got to learn how to keep going anyway. When life be life, and you got to continue to keep going anyway. You got to find a way to pull yourself out of that rut, bro, and stop dwelling on the past. See, what you're doing every single day, bro, when you're thinking about what happened to you in the past, those events that you're frustrated with even today, what you're doing is you're rewiring your brain, bro, to be set on repeat. Your brain is listening to you, bro. Your brain is listening to every word that you tell yourself every single day. It's listening. It's listening. Your subconscious mind is listening to every word that you're spewing into the universe. And every single time you wake up and you're dwelling on the past, the things that frustrated you, the things that hurt you, and you're just talking about it over and over and over, what you're doing is making that your default, your go-to way of thinking. Every single time you keep forging and forging and forging up that past, digging up that past, talking about that past, you're making that your default setting, just like your phone. You're making that your default setting of your way of thinking, your primary way of thinking. Every single time you focus on the past, because what you focus on grows. What you emphasize grows. What you concentrate on grows. What you put energy into grows. What you pour into grows. If you go to McDonald's every single day, you're going to grow. And you're not going to be happy with that version of growing. You're going to feel the effects. You're going to feel the effects of going to McDonald's and eating junk food every single day. You're going to grow. So you can grow in a negative direction, but you can also grow in a positive direction. If you go to the gym, you're going to grow. But guess what? You're going to feel good about yourself when you go to the gym every single day, lifting weights, get on a treadmill, burning calories, eating healthy. You're going to grow. You're just going to grow different. You're going to grow better. You got to choose your growth wisely, bro. What areas in your life do you want to develop? If you want to eat at McDonald's, eat junk food every single day, then look forward to developing sickness. I'm not claiming it. I'm just saying. Look forward to developing sickness. You're going to develop in some way. But you can also develop healthy habits. You can go to the gym. You can read books. You can do things to develop in a healthy way. Establish healthy roles in your life. Establish healthy actions in your life. Actionable steps that's going to give you actionable, healthy development, bro. As I stated, what you feed on a day-to-day basis is what's going to grow. What you feed on a day-to-day basis is what's going to stick out like a sore thumb. You go to the gym, you're going to look good. People are going to notice it. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb that you're practicing healthy habits. You go to McDonald's every single day, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb that you're practicing unhealthy habits. What you feed, what you focus on will grow. What you give attention to will grow. So if you're always reflecting on the past things, bro, the past traumas, and I get it, they're very real experiences. But at the same time, the more that you emphasize on the past and reflect on the past and talk about the past events that's not happening to you anymore, that's going to grow. It's going to become your default setting, your go-to way of thinking. Think about that. The next time you want to reflect on your past, think about that. The next time you want to reflect on the things that's not working in your life, think about that. The next time you want to think about all of the negativity, the negative things, the negative experiences, think about what you're feeding, what's becoming your default way of thinking. But again, it doesn't have to be that way. You just have to be intentional. You have to intentionally set a tone, create boundaries. Nope. I'm not going to think like that. Nah, I know that happened, but we're not going to dwell on that. We're going to feed another focus, bro. We're going to focus on improving. We're going to focus on improving our health, our mind, our body, our spirit, our pockets. We're going to improve on how we think. We're going to improve on that dream that we have. We're going to walk in our purpose, in purpose and on purpose. We're going to think positive. As a man thinketh, so is he. You got to keep that in mind, bro. Not as things happen to you, so are you. No, you don't have to be what has happened to you. That's a decision. As a man thinketh, so is he. I believe that I am great. I believe that I'm a conqueror. I believe that I'm more than a conqueror. I've conquered the past. God woke me up to be a conqueror today of the past and to conquer today as well. I believe that through God, I am strong as he strengthens me, as he provides nourishment every single day, so that I could be strong and sturdy in my endeavors in life, so that I can think sharp in my endeavors in life, so that I can go strong in my endeavors in life and pursue my purpose. I believe that love is real. I believe that love supersedes hate. I believe in loving myself. I believe in loving the people around me. I believe that even though the world may reflect a lot of negativity, I believe that God put me here to be that light in this world. I believe that God has given me skill sets. I believe that God has given me the ability to create my wildest dreams and make them come into fruition. I believe in myself. I believe in my vision. You see those words, how powerful they are. As a man thinketh, so is he. And I've been that person, trust me. I've been one to dwell on the past, but I had to grow from that. I had to rise from that. So I'm not saying this from a place of judgment. I'm saying this from a place of intention, purpose. I want you to know that God put you on this earth for more than just what has happened to you in the past. He keep waking you up every single day because he needs you to be on your purpose. God led you to click on this video and watch this video because he wants you to take advantage of the right now. Right now, I want you to snap out of it. Right now, I want you to stop dwelling on the past. Right now, I want you to start focusing on the right now. How blessed you are right now. God has blessed you with so much right now. Right now, you are living in an answered prayer that you prayed years ago. But you can't see it because you're so focused on what is not happening to you anymore. Snap out of it. Snap out of it, King. Snap out of it, Queen. You have so much in your possession right now that God has given you. And you may not necessarily see it on the external. Again, it's not so much about what you see on the outside. It's about what you see on the inside. It's about what you create from within. It's about operating from within first. It's about constructing and working and doing internal work. And then guess what? You'll project it, and then guess what? It'll come right on back. The universe is listening to you and watching you. Change your language. Stop talking about the past things that hurt you, the traumas, bro. Stop talking about it. Maybe get a counselor. You do have to release. Don't get me wrong. Release and then relieve yourself of those things. Release in healthy ways, but you got to stop dwelling on the past and do healthy things and create healthy habits for your life so that you can move forward and thrive in your life and thrive with your business and thrive with your family and thrive. You know what I mean? All throughout life, man. God has blessed you with so much more if you actually start looking around you and paying attention to how he's blessed you and looking within and paying attention to what you have rose from. The rose that grew from concrete. You were born on concrete, but you are the rose that grew from concrete. You are the rose that grew from concrete, like my man Pac said, R.P. Pac. But yeah, man, you got to understand how blessed you are. And if you don't know, stop thinking about the things that happen to you. Grab a pen, a pencil, piece of paper, use your phone. The tech world is real. I forgot. I'm old school, but just count your blessings, no matter how little they may appear to you. And just start talking about it every single day. And over a period of time, you'll realize that the small blessings are actually big blessings. A collection of small blessings are actually big blessings. You know, if you have family in your life, that's a big blessing. Take the small blessings and add them up with the big blessings and focus on those blessings every single day. Rewire your default mechanism. Rewire your brain. Let your go-to way of thinking be positive. Let your default setting be focused on positivity, bro. Let your default setting, your go-to way of thinking, reflect on what you want, the outcome that you want, the goals and the dreams, and the purpose that is attached to everything that's required in order for you to manifest it and walk in greatness, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. If you appreciate content like this, come through in the comments. Make sure you guys have those bell notifications on. That way you guys will not miss my content. I appreciate all the love and support that we get. As always, do it brings life to you. Please do not let those words go over your head. Do it brings life to you. And it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know, rain, sleet, or snow, the goal is to #grow. Peace and blessings. One love. Strength.